Alright, so we are going to watch every single Pokemon movie, and we are going to not really have like much of like, oh yeah, and first we have to introduce someone. It's Caden, and you all know him from new podcasts. He is in the first one, the second one, the sixth one, and the seventh one.
Hello.
Oh, hi. So we're going to be watching Pokemon the first movie. So we're unfortunately going to be watching it off camera because I think it would be too long and I get copyrighted. But so we're just going to do that, and we're going to have some predictions first. And let's turn it over to Caden.
Okay, well, audio quality and animation is a big thing for me. Like not like a subconscious thing, you know? Like we don't really have to worry about that anymore with like Pixar and Illumination all being smooth and stuff.
Yeah.
But this is 1999. I don't know how smooth this can be.
They've made. There's literally 22 of these.
Also, Ash's voice can annoy me sometimes.
I know. These are
especially in the older generations. Oh boy.
Because he was voiced by a girl.
Oh, that probably explains why.
And so the older generations can be better because the newer ones it's always like teamwork, teamwork, and in the older ones it's like you suck.
Well, I personally love the sixth generation the most because the anime. First off, like the end of Generation 6 was the best out of the entire show in general.
I know.
You can't do that.
Season 6 was awesome. I watched some of Season 5 was pretty good. 1 was awesome. I watched all of 1. I didn't watch Season 2. I didn't watch Johto, but I started watching Orange Island.
Yeah. I couldn't find like 2, 3, or 4 on
Gens?
YouTube.
Oh.
So like all these characters are gonna be new to me.
This is Gen 1 that we're watching.
Yeah, I know.
But what really was I'll let you talk. Well, I'll just talk. So they used to have all of them on Disney XD.
Yeah.
So when I watched them,
but then you realize, hey, let's make money off this
and
make
take
people spread around.
Well, Disney XD is a premium channel.
Oh yeah, it is.
So they're making money off it. All right, so my prediction is I think that it's been a while since I've watched it, but what really does it is like the storyline, and like the voicing is what's really gonna like do it for me.
I've only heard one thing about it is like when Ash dies, but let's be honest, when I see that scene, I'm like, okay, Ash is not gonna die.
Ash never dies.
They got 20 more movies to make.
All right. So we are going to watch the movie, and we'll be right back right after the movie. So you guys are gonna miss all the fun.
Bye. See you in 2 hours.
I think it's an hour and 14.
Okay. I don't care.
Oh crap, my thing's bugging out. Gonna put it back in the bottom.
Okay, wait, I just realized, is the audio gonna be good? Because, like, if the audio is going through the meat.
Alright, everyone, we have just watched the movie, and oh my goodness, what are your thoughts, Kaden?
That last half was really plot heavy. I mean, not plot heavy, it was just like, sure, let's just throw this in, because why not? It felt like they were just making the story as it goes.
I feel like...
Okay. Ash is dead now. What are we gonna do? We probably gotta bring him back, because we gotta finish the series. What about we bring him back with tears of joy? That's perfect. Great job, John. You get a promotion.
I just turned volume down a bit because we had to turn it up a bit for the movie. But so honestly, like the movie could have been 40 minutes. I'm not kidding. That second half, it was so rushed. And then when they got to the island, they're like, "Oop, we ran out of ideas. Let's just throw our hands up and have some people blurt out some ideas, and we'll do it." It was like,
I think they just forgot about what happened to the other trainers. I didn't see them.
Oh, they were at the front of the line. Remember?
What happened?
They were at the front of the line. And so, to everyone, real quickly, we will be having footage for the next episode, because what I'm going to do is before we start, I'm going to just take some footage from a random part in the middle of the movie, and then we're going to put that in, and we'll just have it playing while we talk. We won't have any sound on it or anything. So before we get on, our next week's movie is Pokemon the Movie 2000, and then it will be Pokemon the Movie 3.
I heard. I just felt like the first half was decent.
Yes.
I liked that first half, but as soon as Mewtwo was on screen, it kind of started to crumble.
The first half they had something going real good, really good.
Yeah, they were really well set up. It's like there was two separate teams of writing.
It's like two separate movies.
Yeah.
I mean,
you have. First off, we don't even see Giovanni in the next after that part. It was just kind of infuriating. I don't know.
Alright, so we did have to pause it, but we will so continue your thought.
I feel like this movie really dragged in the second half. It was really good going to the first half, but as soon as Mewtwo and Ash were on the same screen together, it just crumbled. It got really boring.
You said you didn't want to watch the movie again. Like, I mean, it's their first movie. You gotta give them some slack.
Yeah, we got some slack. They thought this was gonna be a boring series, but like, come on, it couldn't have tried harder.
If I go on IMDb, I can see they probably got a lot of money in the box office, because Pokemon was really big back at that point.
Yeah.
So
what I'm thinking of is like, I know we're seeing this as like a really bad movie, but like it wasn't that bad.
I know it wasn't that bad. It's just like the bad part is like
the potential there was just frustrating.
Like they had so much going when they got to like the castle and were there, but then when Mewtwo was on that screen, the whole scene in the battlefield was 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. It was like one whole scene. Like they're like, oh, let's battle.
There wasn't even there was one Pokemon like battle, like actual battle, and it was in the opening song.
Yeah.
All the other ones were not Pokemon battles.
They were either too quick.
Those starter battles were not starter battles. They each called one move, and the clone wrecked it. Or
they were just slapping each other over and over again.
Yeah, that Pokemon, that Pikachu slapping scene, it lasted for a solid half a minute.
So, to anyone who wants to watch this movie, I say go for it, watch it. But if you like it, you like it.
I'm not gonna rewatch this.
I mean,
I feel like if we had to give it like a solid score, like, do you know the not negative 10 plus 10 rule? Like
a Metacritic score.
Yeah, like a negative movie is like how much is it enjoyable in an ironic sense, and the plus 10 is like how it actually is. It's like a -7 is better than a 3, you know?
Yeah. So let's just do like 0 to 10, and you can do like to the 10th power. So I'd give it a 5.9.
I'd give it. Yeah, I feel like it's on the higher side, but I feel like that second half did drag. I'll go to 5.4. It's not something I'm gonna see again.
Yeah. And then for like something that I'd want someone to watch like just for once, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10 because I think it's like if you want to watch it, you could probably watch it once. If you like
Yeah,
it,
that was my first time watching that.
yeah, there's some we're gonna watch over again.
I mean, like, I feel like we should be more happy about this because I know a lot of these movies aren't good.
I know. Look, we
Like the whole black and white section's gonna be the best, from what I've heard.
I don't know. I heard like Gen 2 and Gen 3 movies are the best. Wow. So we are using Hoopla for 16 out of the 22 movies. The other 2 are on Netflix. Or 3? I think it's 16 out of 23. So 3 are on. No, it's 16 out of 22.
You're using a DVD for 3 of them, Netflix for small of them,
Netflix
and then
for 3, DVD for 4, and Hoopla for 16.
Okay.
Because I think Hoopla's the easiest because I can just like be in a column, share my screen. I mean,
Yeah.
I can if I go on the column, look at my own screen, I can see the frame rate. But so I think we can get some like footage on the bottom right. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. This was really fun. So this is probably gonna come out like sometime in early January, only because we're probably just gonna try to do most of the episodes before the series is actually out. So it's probably gonna. So we're filming this late November.
Uh-huh.
All right. So thank you all for watching, and for me and Kaden.